Well,
So
all
we are
right.
we're being recorded. So, okay, so I hope I can still set my screen though, my desktop. Oh, to there. Hopefully. Yep, I think so. Okay, so hi girls. I'm glad that there's so many of you on tonight. That's so really cool. We'll have a few more people here to chat with and stuff. And hopefully this one tonight will be kind of fun. It's a little different. And actually, Mary, this is something we talked about at the last crop in Newton, was kind of how to do this in a way. I saw it and I thought, oh, I thought of Mary right away. So it is cutting at an angle, and I am going to try to spotlight my desktop so you can see. Okay, so what I'm going to use tonight is, don't tell anybody, it's not Creative Memories paper. I know it's bad, but so many times when I do sports pictures and stuff like that, I just don't have enough. I use it all and then I don't have much left. And the pictures I was going to use tonight are ones that Wade when I went down there last spring, and he was playing soccer, and I just thought that this different colored paper was kind of bright and fun, and it had the same color as his shirt in and the ball and stuff. So I decided I was going to use it. So I'm using this one. You want a two-sided one though. And if I flip it over, you can see obviously there's soccer balls. So, and we will be seeing both sides of it. I'm going to use the black, 2 sheets of black for my base. But for right now, I'm going to set these aside and pull out my trimmer. And I'm going to start. We want to cut our paper from corner to corner. Okay, so if I try to put it in like this, obviously that's not going to work because it comes clear down here and goes off up there, and that's not going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half from point to point. Now you're still going to say, well, I still can't cut that. But if we turn it and put our long side up here and put our point right on the cut line and cut, we have 2 pieces like this. When we open it up, we've just cut it that way. Okay, you do have a little crease in it, but you know, pull it back the other way a little bit or put a picture over it or something like that. So that's the first step. Okay, and I'm going to do that with my pattern paper in just a minute. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take each one of these halves and we're going to open up our trimmer and we're going to put it at 6 inches and cut it. And what you will have is 2 pieces like this. And you're going to take the other piece and do the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to get my pretty paper out now, since I've done that 2 or 3 times to make sure that it's the same every time and I don't screw it up. I'm going to put my paper in here, and this paper was heavier paper. It's like it's cardstock like, and it was really hard to fold. But I think I finally got it fairly close. So I'm just going to take, and again, you can bring your little sight guides up if you need to make sure that it's going to cut right on that point. And I've got my 2 pieces. Okay, so I'm going to take it and I'm going to turn it. Going to put my point right on 6 inches. And I'm going to cut. So I've got these 2 pieces. I'm going to set those over here. Okay, I'm going to open it up. Same thing. Going to put it on 6 inches and cut. And then I'm going to put that there and that there, and I have my 12 by 12 piece of paper again. Okay. So now I'm going to bring back my cardstock. And I don't know how many cuts that was. It was probably more than 3, but you know, not too many. So I'm going to bring my cardstock back in, and we're going to figure out how we're going to lay these on our paper to make a design. So we're going to take that one. I'm going to try that there. Then I'm going to use the other side. Let's see. Nope, not that way. It's kind of tricky. I'll scoot it over here. This is going to go down the bottom. That's not right because it's going too far. This goes down here. You got to flip this so it's. What am I doing wrong, guys? It's got to come out like this, but it's going this way. So I've got to have this should really go like this. No. I didn't do this part of it. I just was worried about the cuts, not getting them laid down. Here. There we go. I knew this had to come up further, but I couldn't figure out how to get it there. All right, there we go. So we've got opposites here and here. So you got your two longest sides on your outsides, and then that short one that you cut off is where your small triangle butts up to. Like that. Now, that's one way of doing it. And then you can put your pictures in, like a couple down here. You could cut a 4x4. I did cut these. Cut a 4x4 there, maybe. There's a medal of his. I've got some to go this way, 6x4, another 6x4, and put another 6x4 up here. So I can do something like that. I could do two 4x4s over here, cut this down. I've got this one I really like too. But I did think that since I have so many, I always have so many of sports, that I could use some peekaboo pockets as well and put some of these others on here. So I can cut that down. And put that down there. I think I'm going to have to use some heavy tape to tape that down there where that crease was. You guys can't see it as much as I can here. It's pretty obvious here. And this was, like I said, it's really heavy paper. It's not CM, and it's that shiny heavy paper. So doesn't fold real well, so it probably wasn't the best choice for this one, but like that. I could put another 4x4 here if I wanted to or whatever. But then I also had some embellishments that I thought, I've got some here that I had like some couple things of cleats could put there. You know, soccer ball can go over here somewhere along with maybe a couple others, or a bag with the soccer balls or something. And then you could always put, you know, a title up here, and then maybe another embellishment of some kind down here. So I'd have kind of my triangle. Another way, I'm going to take this stuff all off and see if I can do this other way. There's another way you can put the papers on here too that will give you a kind of a different look, if I can figure it out. So I've got the short end. No, it's like this. And these are kind of tricky. Not like that though. It's got to be like that. And like that. I got those two right. And then the bottom is like that. And like that. That's kind of weird. Is there another way to do that?
Turn those over.
Which one?
The balls.
Well, yeah, that would make them all the same, but there's supposed to be two this side, this color, and two this color.
Okay, what if you tune your two little ones over?
Well, yeah, but I mean, what it shows is these two are the same and these two are the same.
Okay, well then turn that.
It won't turn over.
Oh.
I mean, you could do this, yeah, like you said. But I don't think these will turn over. You may want
What
to
if
then
you
when you cut
switch?
these originally, you may want to flip it over when you cut them.
Mm-hmm.
You cut one of them so that they're opposite. The 6 inches comes off the opposite end, kind of.
So what if you that one you just had your hat on, turn it over and put it on the other page?
This one?
Top one. Turn it over. Flip it all the way over. Other page. Slide it to the other page. There you go. And then it still won't do it, will it?
Yeah,
turn it. No.
No, won't work to be the same. I mean, like I said, we could flip these again.
Yeah.
So you'd have a pattern that way. But then you could have your pictures and stuff out here. Just a little different. I think I like the first way better.
Yeah, I do too.
That. I have to remember how I did it again. And that. And that. And that. So you kind of get a area here for the pictures. So that is that layout.
Interesting.
Huh?
I said very interesting.
Oh. It's just a little different way of cutting it and messing around. You could matte these as well, these pictures. They show up pretty good on the black, but when you start getting over in here, they kind of, well, I don't know. On camera, I guess they don't look as bad as they do here, but they kind of get hidden, I think, here looking at them versus on the camera. But so, all right. So to go back on how you do them is you take your 12 by 12 piece of paper, fold it angle to angle, and then you're going to take it up, put it up against your trimmer, cut it at 6 inches, and your other piece, you know, that's what I was going to say. When you do your other piece, maybe flip it over and cut it at 6 inches. Not exactly sure how that would work, but you can play with it and see. That's why I obviously use these. So I make sure I cut them right anyway. And so then you just cut both of them at 6 inches, and then you just kind of play with them and get them where you want them and how they work out. And that's all there is to it. So
Very cool.
you just make sure that you like both sides of your paper. And
I like it.
that's about it. So Sherry's still.
Very good.
So anyway, so try to come up with some and post them under the video that I think maybe we have recorded. We may not have it recorded. Janet maybe does, but I probably have too much. Unless you pay extra, then you only get so much recording space. And so I've never liked to pay a lot of extra. So, but I've been deleting the old ones, so I thought I probably had enough, but maybe I don't. So I'll have to check it out. But anyway, it was good to have so many of you tonight. And
My computer says you are recording.
yeah,
So does mine.
but I don't have any way to stop the recording. I think Janet's going to have to stop the recording. I think it's Janet that's
Oh.
recording, not me.
Good job, Janet. So I'm looking at the record button. Request host to start recording.
Oh, maybe we weren't. Well, if not, you guys are the only ones that got this. Yeah, I'll have to find out why. I don't have a record button. I've always had a record button under more before, but so, but I still think that if
to send requests because the host is recording the cloud recording.
well,
So it says you're recording.
can you up here? I found it.